Hello guys, welcome back again to another video. How are you all guys doing? I know you are doing absolutely amazing, just as I am doing here in London. If you are new to my channel, my name is Becca. I'm a migrant nurse from Ghana in West Africa, and I'm currently practicing and living in London. And on this channel, basically I talk about nursing, I do lifestyle videos, a little bit of me, some fun and positive vibes here and there. Well, today there is beautiful sunshine, so I decided just to come into the park and to enjoy some sunshine, to meet new people and to have a chat with other people, and also to see what is going on around my environment. And I also thought of doing a video and talking to you guys, encouraging you and giving you some juicy tips and some coping mechanisms that you should use if you are a migrant residing here in the UK. I have had loads of emails and messages about behaviors and attitudes that people are being confronted with here in the UK, and that was following my video I did when I talked about 8 reasons why people quit their nursing jobs here in the UK. To be honest, I filmed that video a whooping 6 months before I edited and put on my channel, because people quitting their jobs in this UK is so common, and most of the times when they quit, I interact with them and ask them why they quit, and they gave me these reasons which I put out in that video. Shockingly, when I posted that video, some of my subscribers who are also in the UK practicing as UKRN through my channel has had some support and tips. Also send me DMs in my email, on Instagram, on Facebook, even in the comment section, talking about things that they are facing as migrants living here in the UK. And I was so shocked, I was so overwhelmed. To be honest, when I was reading some of the comments, at a point I wanted to break down, because I felt really sorry for these guys that are going through this. And it's not everybody that can come up or that can open up to tell people what they are going through or things that they are facing. So for these people to come out to confide in me and to tell me the things that they are facing or the things that they are going through means that it's something that has been bothering them, something that they've been thinking about, something that is actually affecting their mental health. And recently, Royal College of Nurses came out to say that the mental health issues among nurses here in the UK is increasingly alarming, or it's increasing by the day. And so it means that certain things are not right, and if people are not assisted or people are not shown how to cope, or if people are not introduced to coping mechanisms, they are actually going to be losing it. So in today's video, I am going to be addressing some of these comments. I'm going to be telling you my own experiences of things that I've gone through, because some of you guys come to my DM and you comment and you are like, oh, I think all of your jobs you've done, you've had it easy, or you've had it rosy, or when you see me, you know, like counting the pounds like that, you feel like, oh, this girl is so lucky, she has been so fortunate. Well guys, I haven't been fortunate as you think. I have fought my way through, I have fought battles, and by the grace of God on my side, I have come out. And so I am going to encourage you in this video. I'm going to be sharing my own story of some challenging issues that I have faced since I moved to the UK, for you to know that you are not alone in this. And after that, I am going to be showing you some coping mechanisms or some safe reporting tools that you can use if you feel like you are being disrespected, you are being belittled, you are being bullied at work, or you are faced with any form of racism. Trust me, the UK is a country that does not accept racism and modern day slavery, and so there are a lot of support systems and channels that you can use safely if you feel like you are being faced with any of the. Well, so with me, I moved to the UK in 2020, and that was in the heat of the pandemic. So we moved in a group taken to a trust where we started working. To be honest, because of the pandemic, we didn't get support. Honestly, the support we're supposed to get, we didn't get that support. All being said, the trust put in a lot of efforts to make things happen. But come on, this is a pandemic that everybody was quite new to. People didn't know their way around of how to cope. And so the trust was doing their best, but their best wasn't adding up. And it wasn't their fault. I wouldn't blame them entirely, because in that time of life, every country was faced with issues that they were dealing with due to the pandemic. So even trainings that we're supposed to go for, like medication training, IV venipuncture cannulation, everything was so delayed. Everything was pushed back. We couldn't do medication training Those of our colleagues who were on the wards were fortunate because sometimes they will let you do it under supervision. Some people will not let you do it at all. It was a whole lot of back and forth. Then NMC came out to give PIN to third-year nurses and to pre-reg nurses who were waiting to do their OSCEs, like a temporary PIN, sort of. By that time, fortunately for me, I already had my PIN. And so, but I didn't have the trainings. I just had the PIN. I didn't have trainings. But I used that as an opportunity to see the positive side of life. And the reason why I'm saying this is, let's try to see the positive side of everything or every situation. So I started applying for agency job because, come on, if a third-year student can have a PIN to practice, how much more me, who have been a nurse since 2012. I came out of training. I've been practicing since 2012 to 2020 that I migrated. I have been a nurse. So I said, well, if a third-year student can have PIN to practice as a nurse, how much more me, who have experience, I have my PIN. I applied for agency, and God being so good, the agencies picked me up. They made me do some short trainings, like the medication and things that I didn't have. They gave me calculation questions and all that. I did them quick. They gave me online trainings. I did them, submitted it, and zoomed into agency. So there were a lot of things I learned on the job in the agency. I was fortunate to work in a trust where the staff were very supportive. So I started working in a respiratory or COVID ward. It hasn't been easy, but by the grace of God, I try to see the positive aspect of every side of life. What I'm trying to say is, you came to this country with a purpose. You came to this country with a goal. You came to this country with a vision and a mission. Nobody will leave their country to come to somebody's country for nothing. No, you came for a purpose. I always say that I wouldn't leave my 3 children back in Ghana, travel to be unhappy. No. Same way I wouldn't allow anybody to bully me or belittle me. There are some shifts you go, people see you, the first question they ask, how long have you been in the UK? And once you tell them, at that time I was very young in the system, once you tell them how long you've been in the UK, in their mind, you don't know anything. They want to disrespect you. But I am that kind of person that I have a strong personality, and I don't accept bullying, I don't accept disrespect at all. It's not in my diary, it's not in my vocabulary, it doesn't exist. So if you try to be disrespectful, I will respectfully put you where you belong. With this being said also, it's not every battle that I fight. There are some I fight on my knees, there are some I escalate. If you ever feel like you are being disrespected, you are being belittled, you are being bullied at work, first thing I'll tell you is to go on your knees. Because some people's aim is to make you so unhappy. After you have struggled to pass your IELTS test, you've struggled to pass your CBT, you've struggled to get a job in the UK, and you come here, they are intimidated by overseas nurses, they are intimidated by migrants, they are intimidated by young people who are trying to make it in life. So they try to intimidate you, they try to belittle you, they try to bully you, they will subject you to the hard parts of the ward, they would say a lot of things. You know, some people kiss asses for promotion. So they will say things that are not existing or things that are not true, so that they'll get favors to have promotion. There are lots of things going on, man. There was one girl that I met who had been in the UK just for 2 months. And she desperately wanted to go back to her country. She's from Caribbean. She desperately wanted to go back to the Caribbean. And I asked her, why? Why do you want to go back? She said, I am so unhappy. I don't feel accepted. I am not supported. So I want to go back. One thing I told her is that, look, darling, this is a country where systems are working. If you feel like your environment is not changing you, if you feel like you're not supported in your environment, please change your environment. It's easy for you to change job. Change job, darling. Don't settle. If you feel this person that is bullying you is above you or is your senior and you can't address it, or you feel like addressing it will be a lot of back and forth, kindly leave the job. I don't care what people think, and I don't care if you think I'm encouraging people to leave their job. I'm not encouraging people to leave their jobs, But if the environment is so toxic that your mental health is at stake, please think twice. Change jobs. You never know. The new job you're going to do may even pay you better and may make you more happy, may make you more healthy, will give you a lot of opportunities that you wouldn't get if you are sitting in one place, waiting for somebody to like you or waiting for somebody to validate you. No. There are some people that will never like you. You don't need to do anything to them. Your existence just intimidates them. They wouldn't like you. A girl wrote to me and she said where she's working, she was bullied so much to the extent that she had a mental breakdown. So she had to take some days off work. At a point, her matron or her manager or whoever submitted her to the hardest part of the ward. They make her do all the nasty job and all the most difficult jobs that you can think of in the ward, in that particular unit. She still kept quiet and was sailing through until the point that she felt that she couldn't take it anymore. She was having a mental breakdown, so she took some days off work for her mental health. While she was off duty, while she was at home trying to sort herself out, she heard a bang on the door, and it was the police that had come to her. The police were sent actually by the manager or whoever it was to check why she is not going to work. And my question was, should you as a manager send police to people's houses if you just want to see how they are doing? That is quite intimidating, to be honest. If you hear a knock on your door, you open your door and it's the police or the security at your door. And the only thing they're asking you is, why are you not going to work? And if you're a migrant, you will panic because you feel like, what have you done for the police to come to you? Though their aim is not to harm you or their aim is not to intimidate you, but at the first sight of it, you are going to be a bit troubled why the police is coming to you. It's not rosy. I've worked with quite a number of rude colleagues. And at the end of the shift, we become friends. There was one of them, one girl I work with, she wanted to mess up with me. And as I said, I have a strong personality. So if you try it, I put you where you belong. So I put her where she belonged. And at the end of the shift, that time I wasn't driving. It was an agency shift I was doing. I wasn't driving. And that trust was quite far from where I live. At the end of the shift, she gave me a lift with her own car to my doorstep in front of my door, and we became friends. We exchanged number, and today we communicate. There are some people, if you do not tell them, if you do not challenge them, or if you do not let them know how to treat you, they are going to be treating you the way they want to treat you and disrespect you till the day Jesus comes. If you want to raise a concern at work, somebody is bullying you, somebody is disrespecting you, and you want to raise a concern at work, the first thing you have to do is to talk to the person. If person A is intimidating you at work, what you have to do, the first step is to go to person A. Maybe person A is not aware of what she's doing, or person A is aware but is not acknowledging it because you haven't raised it. So go to person A and tell person A, hey, I don't like the way you treat me. I don't like the way you spoke to me. I don't like the way you behave towards me. If they apologize, you accept the apology. If they don't apologize, they try to be funny, then you take it on to another level. However, if it is a senior colleague, sometimes it's a senior, and you feel like this person, if I confront them or if I talk to them, is going to be another issue, you can go straight to your manager and report them. I have reported senior colleagues to managers, and they were straightened, and they apologized in written form. Yes, they apologize, because in this country those things are not encouraged, those things are not tolerated, those things are things that they preach against. So raise it to your manager, and your manager is going to take it up from there. If you raise it with your manager and it's still not working, join a trade union. That is why I always recommend for you to join trade unions like Royal College of Nurses. Join a trade union, report to your trade union. There is a form that you have to fill. If you go to Royal College of Nurses, reporting of misconduct or reporting of unprofessional behavior is there. And some examples of unprofessional behavior is bullying at work, belittling, disrespect, subjecting people to hardest parts of the ward or hardest part of the unit for them to work, refusing them promotions or opportunities because of one or two reasons that is not necessary. You can also report to the Nurses and Midwifery Council. So report to NMC about misconduct or unprofessional behavior of a colleague. Look, there are some people, until you report them, they are not going to change. They are still going to bully you. They are still going to belittle you. They are still going to harass you at work and misbehave. If you feel like you can't fight that battle, or you don't want to have any issues, or you just want to let sleeping dogs lie, but at the same time your mental health is at stake, you can change the job. Change it. Change it. Look for a better role. Look for a senior role. Look for another opportunity and invest your energy there. And that can even reward you and make you more happy. Don't allow anybody to demoralize you after you have written all your exams and come to the UK. Trust me, some of these people don't know the process that we go through to become migrant nurses. They don't have an idea. They thought the manna was just falling from heaven and we grab it. They don't know that we have written a lot of exams. Some people write English tests more than 5 times, 6 times. They are failing. They are not making it. Some people write CBT more than twice. They fail. Some people pass all this exam after 1 year, 2 years. They are not getting job. Only for them to come, for them to be frustrated. No. Also, remember that you came with a purpose. You came with a plan. You came with a vision. What is your vision? Let that motivate you. Let that vision keep you going. Me, I came to advance my career because I felt the UK is an exciting environment where I can progress as a nurse. I can delve into various specialties easily, swiftly. I know that I'm knowledgeable and I can do anything I want because the system is working. I also know that my children have opportunity if they move in the future. I know that it's easy for me to make money. That is why I always talk about money on my channel. I know it's easy to make money here, no matter how anybody will contest it. I know because it's working for me. So, because of this, it's like a fuel for me. I don't give up. Because of these opportunities, I concentrate and I channel my energy to my opportunities. Your negative energy doesn't pay my bills. Your negative energy doesn't put money into my account. What puts money in my account is my energy and my strength and my skills, and that is what I concentrate on. Sweethearts, darlings, please don't let anybody demoralize you. Look at the brighter side of life. Look at the opportunities that the UK has for you. Look at the career advancement. Look at the fun side of it. It's a free country where everybody live their life. Concentrate and channel your energy towards that, and leave the battles that you cannot fight for God to fight them for you. I feel that is all that I have to say concerning your concerns and your pressing, issues that you have raised for me. I read all of your comments, all of your emails. I read them, and I have your interest at heart. I want you to be happy, please. Even if it means changing city, changing jobs, changing everything, change it. You don't know what the change will bring to you. Me, my change has been very positive for me. My change has been so positive. I even feel like I should have changed long time. But this is the time I change, and it has worked for me very well. So if your environment doesn't change you, change your environment. If your environment doesn't make an impact on you, make an impact on the environment. If anybody wants to disrespect you, escalate it to appropriate units for it to be dealt with, because your mental health is your wealth. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope this video is of encouragement to you guys. If you think this video is, please do also give it a thumbs up, and also comment in the comment section down below and let me know what you all guys think. Until we meet again in my next video, guys, it's bye for now. Adios.